And that is literally all the free running training I did in February. Hey everybody, and welcome to my February extras video. As you can just see, I didn't do too much free running training this month because in my first training session of the month I went to Paramount in Milton Keynes. I pretty much went in, stretched, warmed up a couple of moves that I wanted to try and put into a line later on in the session, and then landed between two crash mats and rolled my ankle. So this month I've pretty much just been doing a load of rehab. I've also been training quite a lot of calisthenics stuff. You know how last month I said that tricking was my favourite thing of the month? Well, this month it has definitely been calisthenics, and I'm really sorry about the planes. I'm just going to have to carry on talking through them because they're non-stop. I live right next to Heathrow, which is actually where I'm going in about an hour's time. I've got to film this quite quickly because I'm off to Dublin today. Anyway, where was I? First calisthenics session I had was when I was at arch climbing. Aslan from Bar Mob was there and he gave me a few little exercise things I could be doing. One of them was this skin the cat release thing where you twist round and you re-grab, I don't know, it was like a little variation on skin the cat. And also pike lever to shoulder stand, I guess it is, where you're, I don't know, it's not a handstand, it's not a headstand, maybe it's a shoulder stand. No, it's not a shoulder stand. I know what a shoulder stand is. I don't know what it is, but you're watching it on the screen right now, I'm sure, so there you go. Having enjoyed that calisthenics session so much, Eric and I then went down to Brighton to train with Aslan in his gym, underground gym in Brighton. So there we did a lot more calisthenics training, but I'm not going to post all of that footage on here because all of that is in my Brighton vlog, which I'm hoping you will have watched. If not, it's here. Oh yeah, and I also bailed this bar thing in February too, so... In other February news, February, why am I so bad at saying Feb? It's because it's spelled February. In other February news, my Ninja Warrior semi-final run aired this month. I managed to complete the course, but unfortunately I was a little bit too snail and I was too slow to make it through to the final this time. But never mind, I completed the course and that was the most important thing to me, so yay! Oh, and another thing that happened in February was that Resident Evil came out in cinemas. I actually worked on this out in South Africa back in December 2015, and I had every intention of going to the cinema to see it. In fact, I even started watching the Resident Evil earlier films with Eric. Actually, I say earlier films. I watched Resident Evil 1 because I didn't want to go and see it in the cinema without having a clue what was going on, but then I missed it. So if you got to see that, I hope you enjoyed the laser scene because that's the scene that I was working on, but I'm yet to see it. So in last month's extras video, I talked about a few things that had been my favourites from that month. This month, my new favourite thing is my new Canon G7X Mark II, which is my new vlogging camera, which I talked about in the Brighton vlog a little bit, just touched on it, but I wanted to just show you that camera now. I used to vlog on the GoPro Hero 4, which, you know, it served its purpose and I'll definitely still use it for certain things. I just much prefer how the shots look on the G7X, even though I managed to vlog the whole day with the camera zoomed in, which, you know, beginner's mistake and all. I also got the GorillaPod action tripod, which you can bend into all sorts of shapes, so you could hook it around a rail or whatever. It's also super easy to just pick up and start vlogging with as well, so really happy with that. I also bought the Micro Muff Skinny Wind Muffler, which is great for when you're filming outside and you don't want to have that horrible background wind noise. This works really well, unless of course you're out in Storm frickin' Doris like I was the other day. Yeah, even this wind muffler was not able to help me there. So that's it for this month. I'm sorry there wasn't that much training footage for you, but my ankle is pretty much back to normal now, so I promise there will be more for you in March, and I'll leave you with a little handstand handstand outro. Enjoy. Bye. Do you want to get down? Come on then. Here you go. Oh. Hello. Do you want to say hello to the people? You're very shaggy right now, aren't you?